you also said this is an unprecedented series of crimes. That's why I think we're feeling that way by a president and his criminal associates, many of whom are elected office holders and high government officials. DOJ should be investigating this in unconventional ways. Yes, it is and will continue to take too long, but it is happening, in my opinion. You also interviewed Jamie Raskin, and you just said Jamie Raskin says Trump is guilty as sin and will get his comeuppance. And, you feel like Jamie Raskin's someone that you would trust on that.
And you know what? He gave us that assessment, and that was after he has heard from more than 500 witnesses as a member of the House Select Committee. He said guilty as sin. He said he's an unabated crime wave, and he will get his comeuppance, not the word I would have used, kind of an old school word. But when a Jamie Raskin says that, after he's been privy to all of the evidence that's being developed by the House Select Committee, we need to take that seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting with Russia in the news. You made a point, too, of saying, reminder, Trump has not yet been held accountable for bribery and extortion of President Zelensky. When exactly does the rebuilding of the rule of law begin? Asking on behalf of we the people. I know we've asked about the 10 counts of obstruction in the Mueller report. You just said, to be clear, if DOJ fails to prosecute Trump and his corrupt associates for their many crimes, no future politician or high government official will have any reason whatsoever to obey the law. Such a failure will have us slouching toward the end of our republic. And that's what I think so many of us believe so passionately, that this is, not about one man.
And I would never advocate lawlessness, Steph, but if Trump and company are not held accountable for their obvious crimes, it's not only the future high government officials and elected office holders who will say, I can also do crime with impunity. That's going to seep out into the general public. People are going to lose all confidence, and there's going to be no sort of deterrent value of the law. People are like, well, if they don't have to follow it, why do I have to follow it?
We're going to talk to Jamie Harrison in a couple of minutes, and I know as Frangela has said to us, that's what's going to help turnout. People being held accountable, finally. Us feeling like that no one is above the law.
Right.
So anyway, and by the way, you said some good news from the Attorney General for the District of Columbia about the judge adding Trump back into the lawsuit on the inaugural committee. So, as you say, justice may come slowly, but it may come all at once too. So
the circle is tightening, right? And it looks like they're going to cancel the contract for the Trump hotel in D.C. Joe Biden said, no, we're going to give over the White House visitors logs. I mean, it's tightening and tightening and tightening. And you know who's caught right in the middle.
Yeah.